Last episode, we made our first coins from 0 to almost 3,500 coins. This badge sold as well. Get rid of that. And that means we can start trading right now. And this guy is the goal of today. We need to make our money 11 to 12 times and then we have him. Can we get it today? Let's find out, because I have some good filters for you that you can work on. Since we only have 3,000 coins, we need to start low. We can't literally go to a filter and just buy one player. Then our coins are gone and we need to wait till he sells. We want to continue the grind. So what we're going to do is, this is one of the filters that worked the past days that my Discord has been using as well, which is free, by the way. And what we've been doing on stream as well on my main account. If we look at this, 300 coins are not on the market. 350, there's only one. What about 400? That takes almost an hour to sell. That's too much. So we want to sell for 350 coins. Everything that we snipe, we want to sell for 350 coins. And what is the reason why this is up? It's a combination of two things. First of all, objectives. If we go to live, we can see here teamed team pursuit. There is Spain Liga F that you need to win 3 matches with. So those are up. They try to combine it with silver, even though it doesn't make any sense. You don't need them silver, but the silvers are up more in price. So if you snipe a silver, that's even more profit. Then at squad foundations, at milestones, there's also a Spain Liga F objective. So there you also need 2 players of them. So they're also a little bit up in price. And the second reason is marquee matchups. There's also Barcelona against Sevilla here. Some people go with Liga F because that works. There's Barcelona, there's Sevilla there, and they just build a squad around there. So that's another reason why this might be a little bit up. But even before marquee matchups, we were already able to do this filter. There's just more potential now, because if you snipe a Barcelona or Sevilla woman, they go for way more, which could be a filter on their own. It's too risky and there are too many people on it. But I wouldn't do it because there are too many people on it. Let's start with this filter, 300 and lower. And right away, the first one was already there for 20 seconds. So let's see if we can buy this one for 200 as well. Was there for 6 seconds. No one, literally no one is on this filter. We can sell right away for 350 rather than the 200 that we bought it for and the 300 that we bought it for. And obviously with 300, we don't make much profit, right? After tax, it's like 35 coins. But right now, that's almost 1% of our coin total. And sometimes this menu glitches, even though it's working right now and literally no one is on the filter. There's another way you can do this. If this glitches for you, if it doesn't work well for you, if it's too slow for you, what you can do is go to your club, to your squad, and go with L1 to your transfer market. And search the same filter here. Increase the max price, put the min buy now price for 150. That just fixes the market. Sometimes it shows old cards. This way it doesn't. And this way you can actually snipe faster, even though I clicked it away. Again, 5 seconds on the market, I still win it. It's literally the easiest coins ever. And there are more filters like this. But as long as no one is on this filter, why would we change filters, right? What we're gonna do though, is we're gonna check for the silver ones. This is a little bit higher budget because it's kind of double the price. But let's see, that sells within a minute as well. So this one we can search for 500. So we make a guaranteed 70 coins profit after tax for every card. And potentially 300 more than that. So let's see if we can find any of them and how often they pop up. There's someone on it though, because I wasn't really fast there. Wasn't expecting needed to be fast. So let's see if another one pops up. There we go. We bought one for 500. It's not the greatest, right? You preferably want them cheaper, but we bought her for 500, selling her for 600 buy now. And there we go. We were super slow, so people are not searching for 500 or lower at the moment. Well, lower maybe yes, but not for 500. So we can again sell for 600. We just got to pay attention to our coin total. I just saw we were on 3,000 coins, so most of it sold anyways. So we can just continue the grind right now. There we got one for 400, which is an extra 100 coins profit on just one card. Very nice. Yes, there we got one for 200 coins. We sell for 600 after tax. That is 370 coins profit, which was literally 10% of the coins we had in total. Imagine making 10% of your total coins every time. How fast you could go up. There we got another one for the snipe thing. Okay, so for the last minute, not many silver cards have popped up here. I can try like a few more times. But if it doesn't really work, if someone is on your sniping filter or if you don't really find them, just go to a different filter because you can better continue to make profit. Even though if you can see, we are already on 4,700. We already made more than 1k profit and maybe some stuff is still selling. I don't know. I'm not going to look at it yet. But what we can try is try something different because with the objective that we just showed, there's also Eredivisie. So let's see if they are up in price as well. 300. That's definitely a buy. I search for 500. Let me see. What is their price? 600 insta sell. 650 as well. So they're even higher in price. What about 700? No, 700 takes almost an hour. So these we want to sell for 650. I'm also going to search for 500 and see how many pop up. Apparently, there are quite a few. And we won one already. And this one we can sell for 650 instead. So let's see if these pop up more. They do. And by the way, what I forgot to tell you and what I've been lazy with right now, you actually want to compare prices of all of them, because in case this one is worth more than the rest, right now you can see 700 is the lowest, so he also sells for 650. But in general, always check the prices, because what if I bought a Sevilla women before or a Barcelona women before? I completely forgot to check them, because if that was the case, Sevilla women yesterday sold for 9,000 coins. Imagine I sniped one and I just sold them for 600 coins. That would be very sad. So always make sure you check the prices, get the hang of it. I just know that most of them don't really sell for much at the moment. Compare price, there are not many on the market. You can quickly see if they sell for more than the minimum 650 at this moment. It could help you out a lot. It could give you a very, very good snipe. And there we sniped one for 300 coins. Literally after tax, more than 300 profit. Again, this one, 700 is the lowest buy now. This one could sell within 10 minutes for 700. I need my coins right now. I'm gonna sell for 650 again. And again, this filter is better than the women.
Tell them to bring me my money.
Again, we want to check price. Doesn't do much. 650 is the way to go. They pop up way more often here. We won him for 300. He's Spanish, so he might be up a bit more. No, 750 there as well. Then I'm just gonna sell for 650 and not take a risk, because we know they sell for 650. By the way, guys, there are two different messages when you don't win a card. This is the worst one to get. And the reason for that is you're the second one that tried to snipe him. There's literally only one person before you who sniped it and got it. And this one was 200 coins as well. But when it says the bid could not be completed, you had either been outbid or transfer has expired, that means you're the second one there. You pretty much were at the same time as the first one, but you just lost it on ping or lag or whatever. So this one, whenever you get this one, you know you were super, super close. And that is sometimes even more painful. And just for science to show you right away, I lost this one on purpose. The bid could not be placed. Please try again. That is the message when you're just too slow. Literally too slow. Okay, let's quickly check if Serie A is also up. Even though the filter works, there is some competition, so I don't win them always. Let's see if Serie A is up as well, because that was the other objective. 350? Okay. Because I searched for 500, so that was a good one. 600 doesn't sell. 550 sells within 10 minutes. If you do this filter, you want to sell them for 500 to make sure you get your coins right away. So we could. It's just you have less potential to really snipe for a super, super good price. Because it's, again, like you sell for 150 coins less than the other filter. And I don't know how often they pop up, especially because it's Serie A. That's someone that is usually like a top 5 league. And people are like, oh, top 5 league might be more expensive. So they check more often what the real price is. So I would stay away from this one, go to Eredivisie or Liga F. And potentially we could also snipe the Eredivisie ones for 550, right? Because if we look at 650, and that's another thing you want to do. You want to constantly check the filter. What if you went down now? See, right now it takes like 3 minutes for them to sell. But what if that continues to go down? If it goes down another minute, I'd rather sell for 600. Otherwise, it might take too long. And what if they don't sell? So right now you see there 3 for 600. We might want to sell for 600 soon for now, because we've been using the method a lot. So rather than people sniping the card to use it for themselves and therefore it doesn't come back on the market for a while, we put it back on the market right away with our sniping method, right? So there will be more and more at 650, and slowly it will go down because we deliver more supply than there actually is demand. So then it slowly goes down, and that's why you always want to switch up trading methods, because if you put too many cards on a filter that's not super high in demand, you drop the market yourself. So if there's not much demand and you see it takes a little bit for them to sell, after you put like 5 on the market and they don't really sell right away, go to another filter, do that for a little bit, then go back to the other filter and see if everything's sold and if you can do it again. That way you can make sure you don't drop the market yourself and you can continue making as much profit as possible. So just for our sake, we are going to sell this one for 600 instead. And we're going to check in a second if the rest all sold already from us, so we can list for 650 again. And otherwise we go to the women. We go to Liga F again and try that one again. Okay, so we just checked the women and they are now pretty much 650 as well. There are not many on the market anymore. There's one of 15 minutes and the rest is all less than a minute left. So once this one sells, you can sell for 650 again easily. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the same as Eredivisie, snipe for 500 and sell for 650. And again, if you want to get more snipes, you can search for 550. Let's just do that. We want to make coins as quickly as possible. There we go. That one was already for 5 seconds on the market, and we can still make 70 coins profit. And the reason why you can now go for 550 rather than 500 is because we know the filter sells really quick. If you see that it takes a few minutes for an item to sell, you don't want to take as much risk, and rather than taking the minimum amount of profit that you can get, you want to up that a little bit to make sure you don't risk. Because let's say we go for 500 and they drop down to 600 or 550, we can still make that tiny bit of profit. It's just building in a safety net for you by going lower. But if a filter sells super quickly, if they sell within a minute, within 2 minutes, you can get closer to the actual price that you sell them for and still make profit because you know it's going to sell. And the more, and quantity over quality, because you can actually make more coins if you continue the grind rather than waiting 10 minutes for one good snipe. That's again a very good snipe. There is someone on it, but that person just bought a card. So we sniped this one for 250, which gives us 400 coins profit. Before tax, after tax, it's 370. Okay, right now, there are some people on this filter because I've been losing a few. 550 we win. But that's the smallest profit margin we can pretty much get. But whenever there is one of 200 popping up, we seem to lose it sometimes. So that could indicate that we should go to a different filter, a different way of making profit. And that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're going back to the bronzes. We're gonna check what their prices are. 350 to sell within 2 minutes. That's fine by me. Search for 300 or lower. And even here, the silvers can pop up, right? And we now know what prices of silvers are. So whenever that happens, we can sell it for even more. What is, by the way, also nice about sniping filters is you complete the transfer market mastery right away. You buy players, you sell players, and you get coins for that. This gives us 1500 coins every time we complete something, up until 250 buy nows, and 500 buy nows gives some bad packs. We don't care about that. The same with listing. Listing 500 gives us every time 1500 coins. So if you snipe a little bit, besides the fact you make profit, you get even free coins on top of that. So we will claim the first 1500 coins, and that brings our total to 9,300 coins in literally 15 minutes of sniping. We went from 3,000 coins to 9,000 coins. Even more, by the way. Another thing just sold. Now everything sold. We're almost at 10,000 coins. So we tripled our coins in 15 minutes time. And as you can see, every single one that we bought sold for the price we listed them at in the last 15 minutes. And they most of all sold right away. Those filters work amazing, and you can continue doing them. And that means within an hour, we have Ronaldo. Literally within an hour, you have Ronaldo with this way. But of course, we also have a preview pack. So let's see if we can make it ourselves easy by packing something good. This is unlucky. We packed this on Friday before the new promo Road to the Knockout comes out, and he would be one of them. So that's sad. But that's how it works. We didn't get anything else here worth selling. He is minimum price. Just to be sure, check the prices. Maybe one is super expensive out of nowhere. The rest all doesn't sell, so sadly not. Another method that you could do is club items. I actually saw a video about it yesterday, so there's generating some hype over this right now. But this is always guaranteed coins. If you search for gold rare, and it could be any club item, pretty much. Tifo is the one I choose right now. They quick sell for 485 coins. So if we search for 450, usually no one checks this out. And right now, I think a video kind of made it more popular. We made literally 1 million coins every week with this method 2 years ago because no one was doing it. There's one for 200. Yeah, there are people on it. So it doesn't really work at the moment. And you do need to reset whatever you're doing here because the market is kind of... There we were the second one. This one is gone by far then. So maybe Tifos, someone is already on. Let's go to something else then. Let's go to Stadium Team. Are there gold rare Stadium teams? Yes, they are. So let's see if someone is on here. There's also someone on there. Can always do kits because, well, there are 2 or 3 for every club. So there are more options here. I almost bought one. You need to do gold rare, obviously. Actually, no one is on kits, and that's a good one because let's say you snipe a Liverpool one or a Barcelona one or Manchester City one, whatever. They could go for more than actually the quick sell price. So this one, you always want to check what is their actual price. And as you can see, the cheapest Everton one is 1400 coins, which already is 20 minutes on the market. So rather than doing 1400 coins as well, we're going for 1000 coins. We want to make it a quick sale. We can always quick sell if we want to, but this way also a trader can see like, oh, 1,000 coins. Let me buy it and sell it for 1,300 and make some profit. I want to get the coins as quickly as possible though. So I'm gonna list that for 1,000 and see if it sells. But if no one is on it right now, that could actually be very, very profitable. Let's see. There we go. We bought another one. And this one probably doesn't really sell for much more. As you can see, there was one for 600 by now already. So potentially we could try to do it for 500. But what I'd rather do is quick sell for 485. As you can see, we bought for 350. We can quick sell for 485. It's not a glitch. It's nothing weird. It's just how it works. These sell for that amount. And EA made like a price range from 150 for it. So we quick sell and make profit. And we just won a PSG one. First time I searched, I didn't expect that I would win it because it was already there for a few seconds. 100% this one should go for a little bit more. I see 750 there. Actually, not that much. I was expecting this to go for a little bit. But of course, all the big stars are gone there. Only Mbappe is still there. Everyone else is gone. So there's less hype around them. But I still think if we would sell for like 650 or something, we would still do it. So rather than making 35 coins profit, we make 200. And by the way, the same thing also works with the gold commons because they quick sell for 228 coins, I think it is. So you can try to snipe for 200. The only issue with that is that you cannot make a lot, right? You just make guaranteed only 20 coins profit if you quick sell. And there's no hope to buy it for lower because 200 is literally the lowest you can buy it for. So I'm even trying to find one, but even that is hard. I would say if it pops up every 5 seconds, maybe it's even worth it, but it's not. So stick to the rares. And we bought the same Everton kit again. I think the other one sold already. Let's see what is the cheapest on the market. Still 1,400. There's one for 1,300 here. Let me send it to the transfer list for now, so we can check if the other one sold already, because I don't want to list 2 for 1k. But this one sold, as you can see. So now we bought them again for 350 and we're gonna list them for 1,000 again because it clearly sells. And of course, with almost everything, this is definitely gonna be a quick sell, but still 85 coins profit. Just to be sure, check. Even though 950 seems to be the cheapest, so I'm gonna list for 700. Otherwise, in an hour, I can quick sell anyways. There's no risk involved in this at all. You can always quick sell. But what I wanted to say, whenever there are packs being opened, if they're marquee matchups or whatever, if there are packs where consumables can be inside, this is the perfect moment to snipe them because people are just gonna list them. There are more people packing them. So once you see an SBC, once you see an objective, once you see a pack on whatever, ooh, that would have been a good one. Whenever you see something where packs contain these kind of items, go for it. Snipe them. It's even better. Okay, we won another one for 350. Does this one sell at all? I see 650 there already. I'm just gonna quick sell. Get the coins. We won a Barcelona one. It's the away one, so probably it's not gonna sell for too much, but let's see. Nah, this one doesn't really sell. 650. We do see a 500 bid though. 650 is the cheapest and it is a popular club, of course. So I'm gonna list for 600 and see if it sells. Okay, so I worked my way up to 100 items. So the transfer list is completely full. They all sold right away. And as you can see, we have 30,000 coins right now. Before I show you what we got there actually and what we all sold, which is pretty much the same as you expect because I explained it. We can claim, I think, 6,000 coins here as well. Yes, we can. And that means we should be able, after just 100 sales that I didn't show you, already snipe Ronaldo. But as you can see, the kits, they all sold. I sniped one more just to check and sold that one as well. And everything else between 600, 650. Some Eredivisie players went for 700, but I mainly stayed on the Liga F because the Eredivisie, there was so much competition. It was very hard to win. And look at this. Look how beautiful it is. And those 36,000 coins only took me a little less than an hour actually. And that's including explaining you guys how to do it. So if you would really spend an hour on this, and really focus on it, and what I do it for 10 minutes, take a little break, do it for 10 minutes. That adding up to an hour, you can make like 40,000 coins every hour with this, which is insane. We started on 3,000 coins, and now we have 36,000. And we can actually afford Ronaldo by the looks of it. Is he still on the market? He is. We could have tried to snipe him, but we didn't. We just bought him for 35,500. I think that's anyways a kind of low price for him. I think he's gonna go up. Well, by the time you see this, maybe he is already up. And if I was wrong, well, happens. But we got Ronaldo in our second episode. We just started the account on the first episode. We did literally actually one trading method for an hour. And we have Ronaldo already.
Silly.
And we can add Ronaldo right now to the team. Of course, we packed last episode Nunez and some other players. We still got to build a team, but we're going to do that in the next episode. Right now, we still have some objectives to claim, but we got Ronaldo. Okay, the rewards were nothing special. We got 500 coins, I think we got, or 400 coins. And we have a bronze pack. That doesn't matter at all. Just send it to the club. But yeah, we have 900 coins right now. So we could continue the trading method if we want to. That's what you always want to do. If you buy something, if you want to invest in something, make sure you always have some coins left to do a trading method that works for you. Because that way you can continue building up your coins and you don't need to wait for your investment or to play a game or something like that. But it's crazy how fast we made money with the sniping filter. We literally found it by following a guide that I made. And if you want to find those filters yourself in the future, make sure you check out this video right here.